evening. Welcome to this evening webinar. We are looking at the behaviors that endanger your health. In today's topic, we are going to be looking at a very simple but very serious topic of the behaviors that endanger your life. So let me say this very clearly. Many people are not dying because of bad luck. They are dying because of daily habits. Yes, I want to repeat it again. It is the habits that we have on a daily basis that are harming our health. So, if you look at Kenya today, diseases like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and also some cancers are common, cause almost 4 of every 10 deaths. And these diseases, they grow slowly, they grow while people are busy, and they grow while they feel like everything is normal. You feel like you're doing okay. The good news that I have for you this evening is that most of these diseases can be prevented. Yes, these diseases can be prevented. And the good thing is that they can be prevented in very, very simple ways if we accept to change our habits, to change what we do on a daily basis. So your body is not just rubbish. It is valuable. It carries you to work. It carries you to your family, and it carries to fulfill the purpose of your life. So there are 7 habits or 7 behaviors that we get into that harm our health and they become a risk to our lives. So we need to understand these 7 behaviors. We need to understand why they matter, and we need to be able to choose 7. We need to learn to choose small steps that we can start from now and be able to live longer, to live healthier, and life more without the challenges of these chronic diseases. We are talking about the 7 pillars of health, and this is the 6th pillar. So stay tuned to the end so that you know what is harming your health. The question that I would ask you this evening, which one do you think is one of the biggest causes of ill health? Is it bad food? Is it lack of movement? Is it alcohol? Is it stress that causes most of the problems of health in people? Write down what you think is the leading cause of these health challenging behavior, the leading cause of many of these diseases. So I would want to see what you really feel is seriously interfering with people's health. So let's look at behavior number 1. As you listen, don't feel bad. This is information, and it is meant to help you to choose one change that you can take and take control of your life. Not creating guilt, but just real practical ways that you can start to change your life. The first habit that harms your life is smoking and tobacco use. It is not only cigarette smoking, it is also using things like shisha and also this tobacco chewing, the tobacco that we chew. These are things that endanger our health. So smoking damages our lungs. It also damages our heart. So smoking increases cancer risk, and even chewing tobacco. It also shortens your life. So many people start young and then you just think it is fun, but then it becomes ingrained in you, and then it becomes something that you cannot control and it takes control for you, it becomes a healthy risk to your life. So shisha is also not safe. Even tobacco, whether snuffing tobacco or chewing tobacco, neither of them is good for your health. And so all these put your health in danger. So smoking slowly breaks your body. It mainly affects your blood vessels, and it makes a process of vessel narrowing to take place, and then it will affect the blood vessels that supply your heart, supply your legs or the extremities to narrow down, and this narrowing then compromises blood flow to these tissues. So you get risk of getting strokes, risk of getting heart attacks, and also risk of very many cancers. There are more than 14 cancers that are associated with some of the substances that are found in tobacco. So every puff that you take, you are putting your body at risk, you're endangering your life. So if you want to stop smoking, it's not an easy thing, but it is possible. The first thing is, first of all, to make a decision that I want to stop. Then after you make the decision, then you put the systems. As I always say, do not rely on your willpower. What are the habits that you need to put in place? One, make smoking difficult. So do not have the cigarettes, do not have uh, the lighters, and do not also have the cigarettes. So, and also avoid the places where you access the cigarettes from. Then it is easier to replace one habit with another one. So whatever you're having problem with, you can possibly replace it with walking when you feel the urge. And there are things that you can do to help you stop the urge. You can take a walk, you can move away, you can engage in a conversation with a friend, you get your mind distracted. So replace that habit with another habit that will be helpful to your life. Then also consistently keep away from places and things that make you to smoke. If what is triggering your smoking possibly is stress, is possibly the company, then you need to keep away from the company. And of course, if you have difficulties, there is nicotine replacement therapy, and there are also drugs that you can use to help you to quit smoking. So start small, make a decision, and then learn how to create habits that keep you healthy without endangering yourself to falling back into smoking. So always convince yourself, I am someone who is working to stop tobacco use or to stop nicotine use, and then you start acting the same. The other behavior that endangers your health is excessive use of alcohol. In fact, there are some quotas that they are thinking any use of alcohol used consistently is endangers your life, because alcohol takes too long to digest, and if you are taking alcohol within 48 hours, by the time you take another episode of alcohol, then your body has not done away with synthesizing with what you had already taken. So alcohol harms your liver, it harms your brain, it also harms your family, and it actually endangers your safety even on the road. So, or if you are operating machines and you are under the influence of alcohol, then you are putting your life in danger. And we say that if you must drink, then drink mildly. What is mildly drinking? For men, it is taking not more than 2 drinks at any given occasion. And for ladies, whatever drink you take, not more than 1 drink on any given day. And you have to, as I've said, that any intake of alcohol endangers your life. So if you're consistently drinking, then you're putting your liver in overdrive. You risk various health risk like liver cirrhosis. You risk damaging your brain, and the alcohol intake is also associated with so many risky diseases in your body. It will affect your gastrointestinal tract, it will affect your brain, it will affect your memory, it will affect your concentration. So why put yourself at this risk? So alcohol easily moves from harm to harm, because once it becomes an addiction, then you are not in control anymore. You are under the control of alcohol, and what would make you want to put yourself in this risk? So whenever you want to take a drink, choose water instead of alcohol, and then you will notice how your body feels. Then the other risky behavior that you're putting yourself into is unhealthy eating. We do not only eat to feed ourselves, but we are eating to nourish our bodies. And if you are eating to nourish our bodies, then the food that we eat should be foods that give us nutrients, not only empty calories. The refined sugars, these include the sugar we add to our tea. It includes the refined flour, either for maize or for wheat, and even drinks, sugar-added drinks like sodas, the juices, which have an excessive addition of sugar. These are not nourishing you. They are actually flooding you with sugar. They are actually adding your weight and increasing your risk of getting diabetes, of making you obese, and this endangers your life. And then most of these refined foods, they also have a lot of added salt, which again is also not good for you. Refined meat are also not good for you because they have a lot of added sugar and a lot of health risk. So avoid, if you can, too many fried and packaged foods when you can, because this will lead you to gain weight. They will make you get the risk of getting diabetes, and they make you have the risk of getting hypertension. And this does not happen in one day. The consistent use of these foods, one, denies you nutrients, and then adds to your calories, and not only calories but empty calories that do not help you in any way. So food is fuel. So choose nutritious foods. And when you are talking about nutritious food, what are we talking about? Choose more of the whole grains. Choose plenty of fruits and vegetables. If you want to take meat, take more of the meat from grass-fed animals, and all take the lean meats like chicken or fish. These are healthy for you. So this will help you fuel your body and make you have energy, and also give you the necessary calories that you need to perform at your excellence. So choose one small step this week. What food are you going to replace? If you're taking the refined flours, possibly go for the whole grains. If you take soda, replace it with water. If you are taking a lot of chips, then replace it with whole foods, and also increase the amount of vegetables and fruits that you are eating. Then avoid the trans fats. This could be endangering your health. So take time also to enjoy your meals, and especially having family meals is always helpful and healthy to your diet. Then the other thing that endangers your health is lack of movement. Many times we are getting our health by sitting. Makes us sit too much is we are traveling using cars. At home, we do not have opportunities. The body was made to move. No movement leads to weight gain, leads to weak muscles, and also leads to poor blood sugar control. When you move, you increase the capacity of your muscles to take more of the glucose even without needing insulin, because the insulin again raises the level of your change of glucose into glycogen, and if it is excess, then it is changed into fat, and this increases your visceral fat, which becomes a danger to your health. So your body needs movement every day. If you are sitting like the way I'm doing at this particular time, just adding stretching, doing some lounges, you can do some press ups, or just moving up and down, up and down. This small movement every 30 minutes help to increase your body's use of glucose efficiently, and helps your blood circulation. So we were created to move. So and they also include 10 to 15 minutes of movement, especially after your meals. So if you take your lunch, give yourself 20 minutes. Just walk around the block for your energy. Park far away from where your destination. Alight a stage earlier from where you are supposed to alight, and you give yourself time to walk. And also you can choose some exercises that can keep you moving. Also using the stairs, that would be helpful. So these small movements, they count in your daily routines to help you live a better and a healthier life. Then the other behavior that endangers our health is consistent chronic stress and also poor sleep. These two can be related to each other. When you don't have adequate sleep, which you could lack because due to busy schedules, the pressure of work that you have a deadline that you have to meet, so you stay awake late, and then excessive use of electronics is actually taking over our lives. And so this increases your chances of stress. Poor sleep also increases poor sleep, and so this will raise your blood pressure, and they will also increase your body weight because of the hormone disorganization. So poor sleep weakens also your immunity, and also makes the hormones uh, disorganized, leading you to eat more and also giving you the risk of increasing weight. Actually, if you also eat late, then you also increase your chances of getting weight gain. So it is good that you plan your meals, that you eat early, you have time for yourself, and try to plan your evenings. So you have a program to weed down, so that you stop you switch off electronics uh, 1 hour before you sleep, and this will help you to get good refreshing sleep every night. And we talk about 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So create routines that will sustain you, so that you have adequate sleep. Reduce the use of electronics, especially at night, and especially an hour before you sleep. Aim to sleep for 7 to 9 hours every night. So, and then try sleeping the same night each night. And of course, make your uh, bedroom a sanctuary where you have no electronics. It is sleep and nothing else. Then there's also the risk of ignoring the warning signs of disease. You have a pain somewhere, you don't take it seriously, you think this is something that is just passing away. I've seen in my practice many patients, they had possibly difficult swallowing. You start with having difficulties with possibly swallowing ugali or dairy. You say this could just be gas, then you move, you realize that you cannot swallow other things, or you had a pain, it is in your chest, you ignore it, you say it is going away. This could be just stress, or could be fatigue. The pain is persistent, but you don't bother to take any health checks. And then by the time you do a health check, the problem has gone beyond control. So do not self-medicate consistently. Seek help. Do not ignore symptoms. Seek assistance, and also do not take unnecessary risk. Uh, Unprotected sex is one of the healthy risks that we take very much, and it endangers our health. Risks getting sexually transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancies, a lot of regrets. So many diseases are found too late when we can do very little. But early action can save your life, can prevent you from the complications of diseases. So one small step this week, think about a health problem that has been bothering you, that you have been postponing having a checkup. Also, knowing your blood pressure, knowing your blood sugar, knowing your abdominal circumference would be helpful. Then the seventh risky behavior that we involve ourselves with is lack of health awareness. When we talk about the screening for various cancers that are age appropriate, the month of January is a month for cancer, for cervical cancer awareness. So for any lady, I'm talking to you this evening. You who is above 18 years, you have not had, or you have had your uh, pap smear in the last 5 years, you have not had another one, this would be a good time. This would be a call. And even at the beginning of the year, we make our resolution. Possibly one of the resolutions that you have made this year is to live healthy, to take more charge of your health. And what would be a good charge of your health rather than starting with a good healthy checkup? Know your blood pressure, know your blood sugar, know how your cholesterol is, know your abdominal circumference so that you know how much visceral fat you have, and then you can be assisted as necessary. If you would want a personalized coaching on how to reverse pre-diabetes, manage diabetes, or even sort out obesity, you can always join our health coaching program, the Health Insights Program 360. You can get the link at the Wellness Health Services website. And also, if you want a medical checkup, you can always call in, or you can always come physically to a medical center. So do not let surprises get you. Take charge of your health. So getting to be aware is one way of fixing your health, because you cannot fix what you do not know. So choose a number that you really would want to know this month. You want to know your blood sugar. You want to know your blood pressure. You want to know your abdominal circumference. This is the time to take action. Many times it's not that we do not know what to do, but the difference comes when it comes to execution. We delay taking action, and this harms our health. So these are not just small habits. These are things that shape your life, long life, and this shape you live. So you ignore them, you continue doing them, then you are endangering your health, and sooner or later you start regretting. They always say that regret weigh kilograms, but when you decide to live with discipline, it weighs ounces. So which one do you want to live with? Regret or discipline? It is a choice that you make, and you are not making it tomorrow. You are making it this evening. You choose this small habit. You choose to abandon the behaviors that are risking your health, and you choose life. And then you enjoy your life. You enjoy what we call health span, not only lifespan. What is the difference? Health span is as you age without getting sick, you enjoy life, you thrive. And that's what you are created for. Not only to survive, but to thrive. Small steps every day. And what makes a difference is the consistency with which you do these things the right way. So next week we'll be talking about how to break these habits, and how you can start choosing healthy habits to live better. If one behavior stood out for you today, Don't ignore it. Choose one thing that you want to change and start tonight. Uh, if you want support, you can always get support. If support, you can always join the Health Inside 360 program for personalized coaching, or if you're a group, we can also assist you as a group so that if you live healthy. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for staying with me as we continue exploring these 7 pillars of health that you can be able to choose and be able to better your health. Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying with me. If you have any question, please put it in the comment section. I will take my time and review the question that you have as my listener. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the week. Thank you.